Good morning. It's show time. Happy Saturday, everybody, my people. Welcome to the Lamarr Townsend Morning Show. Today we have, as always, a lot to talk about. World War III, Prince William, Kate Middleton, Matthew Perry, as well as Leslie, I think, Jones. And I think we have one more person on the docket today. So welcome to the show. And let's get this party started. Happy Saturday, everyone. Thank you for being here. If you're Barbie and if you're Ken, what does that make me again? I wanna dance like Barbie and Ken. I want you to grab my waist and make me spin again. You know I'm plastic, so love is not a sin. Kiss me, kiss me. Even though my love may be a chore for you, I want you to know that there's nothing I can't do. Be a Ken till the end if you just can't see. I need a Barbie in my life to complete me. Barbie, let's go to the beach and play some golf. Don't be surprised if we weren't into Ken and we end up beaching off. If you're Barbie and if you're Ken, what does that make me again? Am I Barbie or Ken? Am I Barbie or Ken? I'm your plastic doll, drag me down the hall. I wanna dance like Barbie and Ken. I want you to grab my waist and make me spin again. You know I'm plastic, so love is not a sin. Kiss me, kiss me. Even though my love may be a chore for you, I want you to know that there's nothing I can't do. Be a Ken till the end if you just can't see. I need a Barbie in my life to complete me. Barbie, let's go to the beach and play some golf. Don't be surprised if we weren't into Ken and we end up beaching off. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Good morning. I am Lamarr Townsend. I am which Barbie? I don't know what to call myself. Which Barbie are you? You're dramatic Barbie, Brina. I wish they did have a Barbie emoji, right? I love that song Barbie and Ken that I wrote and made myself. I don't know. I also love the Barbie movie. It was a really good movie. All right, you guys, we have a lot to talk about this morning. First of all, I want to get out of the way the fact that my earrings this morning fell out of my ear in the shower. Well, at least one of them fell out of my ear in the shower. I'm really upset because they were 14K gold earrings, and I don't remember how much they were, but I'm pretty sure they were pretty pricey. So I'm upset about that. But today, I guess I'll be going to go get new earrings. All right. I guess they kind of did irritate my ears for some reason. I think it's the way they were like built or something like that. Even though it's 14K gold. And I did get them from a jewelry store, so it is 14K gold. But I don't know. I think Spirit was just like, you need new earrings. Get rid of these and buy new ones. So I have to buy new earrings today. Oh, and last night I made. Remember on the Lamarr and Tracy show, I told you all I was gonna make some agua chile, or it's called ceviche as well. Well, I made it, and this is how it turned out last night. It was really good. I have a lot left over still because I did not eat this whole thing. So I'm gonna probably have some of this with my lunch. I made this last night, my first time making it. Shout out to J Manuel for giving me the recipe. And yeah, this was delicious, very light and filling. My first time having it as well. I love the lemon with the cilantro, very light. Also, it keeps your breath fresh. I do need to add some like jalapeno peppers to it, I think. And I said I was going to add something else. Oh, he said juice, Kalamato juice. So I'm going to find that today as well. It looks good. Thank you. It was really good. So yes, I made this last night and it turned out really well. Yes, it turned out really, really delicious. So let's get into the show. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the room. Thank you all for being here. Hi, bless Angie. It looks delicious. Thank you, Cole. Yes, hi, the King Colton. Hi, Machiko. Hi, everyone. Hi, Purple Passion. Thank you all for being here. Let's get into the show, child. Let's start with Matthew Perry because we have a couple things to discuss about Matthew Perry. So, of course, it seems like every day there's. Oh my God, I did not mean to throw my phone like that. That's funny. Okay, hold on. Of course, every day there's. That was really dramatic, too. Of course, every day there's new details about Matthew Perry's death. So I did skim the article because a lot of times I don't always skim the article. I just want to read it like fresh with you all. But this one I was like, okay, what new details are there now? But there are actually some new details. So let's get into it. Okay. Details have emerged on the moment Matthew Perry was found dead in his jacuzzi. Matthew Perry continues to make headlines for his tragic passing on October 28th. You guys realize how, like, he passed away really recently, actually. Just before the weekend, new details surrounding the sitcom star's passing emerged, this time detailing the moment a bystander found him unresponsive in his hot tub. Let's scroll down. Matthew Perry passed following a 2-hour game of pickleball, so he was healthy enough to play pickleball for 2 hours, after which he sent his assistant out on an errand run. The bystander who found his body is assumed to have been his assistant, but the person's identity has not been confirmed, so we don't know who found him, really. We don't know if it was the assistant that found him. We don't know if it was, I don't know, a random stranger, a neighbor. I don't know why they're not releasing the person that found him. I'm not sure why they're not releasing their information. Other than the only reason I could think would be maybe is this person a suspect or a person of interest. And we live in a whole social media society where, sometimes I think the police are starting to learn, the detectives are starting to learn. You don't have to release everything to the public because, there are social media detectives, there's YouTube detectives, there are blogger detectives, like everyone's a detective on social media. Meanwhile, we really need to leave it to the real detectives to do their job. Now, we have a psychic detectives, right? But nonetheless, detectives are trained to do their job. So, anyways, moving on. But I do wonder why they're not releasing the person that found him's information. A bystander had brought Matthew's head above water and gotten him to the edge of the hot tub. Then firefighters removed him from the water. Nicholas Prange of LAFD has shared, adding, a rapid medical assessment sadly revealed the man was deceased prior to first responder arrival. While local law enforcement stated no illegal drugs to have been found at the scene and no sign of foul play, toxicology reports confirm Perry's cause of death are still pending. Hmm. That's kind of suspicious too, but maybe that's protocol. I'm not sure. The much loved actor had gone public with his decades of substance abuse issues, and it is understood that he was taking prescription medication around the time of his death. Hmm. So there's going to be something in the toxicology report if he was taking prescription medication, but we don't know what type of prescription medication he was taking. Friend Athena Crosby, who enjoyed lunch with Matthew one day before he died, revealed, "I mean, I can't know what exactly he was thinking or feeling," she added. "I can only share my experience. And of course, he was his own person, that maybe he had said, done, or thought of things the day that he passed that I might never come to know." I don't know. I feel like this friend is saying something, but not saying something. I feel like she knows something. All right, let's see. The article ends with Matthew Perry was buried in a private ceremony last week. The funeral was attended by all of his 5 former co-stars from Friends. His Instagram following has shot up as a result of his death and now sits at over 9 million. Wow. Well, there's no point in following him now because he's not going to post anything, but okay. At least he's getting more followers. That probably does mean something in, Hollywood. All right, next story about Matthew Perry. Now, this is a predicted it because I did predict in my Matthew Perry reading that he could have been saved. And look what shows up. Saddest thing, Matthew Perry could have been saved before tragic death. Predicted it. Predicted it. I said in my reading he could have been saved. Let's see what they say. Let's read together. Matthew Perry's loved ones are still trying to come to terms with his unexpected death. The actor was just 54 years old when he was found unresponsive in his hot tub, and despite his past struggle with addictions, pals insisted he was sober. A cause of death has been deferred per the results of toxicology tests, and the unanswered questions have left his inner circle in shambles. The saddest thing of all is that people are saying Matthew could have been saved, a source told a magazine. His partner said he had been fatigued that day and over the past week, a little more than usual. He played for 1 hour pickleball, then went home, pal Billy Bush revealed on social media. So did he play pickleball for an hour or 2 hours? Because there's conflicting information there. At one point, the Friends alum went to relax in his hot tub, and around 4 p.m., his assistant reportedly found him unconscious and called 911. Is it the assistant or is it someone else that found him? Once again, the last article we read maybe 2 minutes ago said they're not releasing who it was. So there's a lot of conflicting information. Help arrived within minutes, but unfortunately they were too late. Well, that's interesting that help arrived within minutes for Matthew Perry. Meanwhile, if we call the police, we have to, wait 30 minutes or an hour. Anyway, a bystander had brought Matthew's head above the water and gotten him to the edge. Then firefighters removed him from the water. A rapid medical assessment sadly revealed the man was deceased prior to first responder arrival. The only medications, according to this article, found at his home were prescriptions for depression and COPD. Right. People really be acting like the FBI and CIA. Exactly, Michiko. Thank you. Um. Once again, we have the friend Crosby, the Crosby female that we talked about in the previous article. She's speaking again in this article. She says, in the interaction that I had with him, he was extremely positive, sober, acting normal, spoke very well, and did not give me any impression that he was under drugs or alcohol of any kind. Crosby added. So I don't know. We're getting new information, but at the same time, it's conflicting. I can only think that the police must be doing an investigation on Matthew Perry's death behind the scenes, and maybe because he's such a high profile, figure, the police don't want the social media detectives and the social media CIA and social media FBI to get involved in the situation, right? Because if you think about it, if we as social media people get too involved, we'll start revealing stuff too soon. We will go in on a person's social media profiles, but then that might make cause a lot of times that person to shut down their social media pages. Maybe the FBI, CIA, or whoever it is wants to study their pages. So I don't know. I feel like there's something going on with that. But let's move on to the next story. Um, let's talk about Elon Musk. Grimes reportedly tracked Elon Musk's jet to have custody papers served. That is a serve, child. She really did that. That is very calculating, and I kind of live for that. Like, and because Elon, like, he kind of does his own thing, and like thinks he can kind of get away with stuff. But let's see what Grimes did in this situation with Elon Musk. It says here the artist's legal team tracked down Musk to serve him custody papers between October 13th and 17th, state court documents. Singer Grimes had to track down Elon Musk's private jet to serve him with custody papers, according to court documents obtained by Insider. The singer's lawyer reportedly filed a supplemental proof of service document in a California court earlier this month, which revealed that in 1 week alone, 4 different process servers tried to deliver custody papers to Musk at multiple locations. These included X's headquarters in San Francisco, Tesla's Gigafactory, Texas, and SpaceX's launch site in Boca Chica, Texas. Interesting. Tesla and SpaceX are in Texas. X is in maybe X started in San Francisco. I don't know. But court documents state that the process servers, people who deliver legal documents to defendants, we know this, were only able to serve the document via substituted service, also known as leaving the papers with someone else at a person's home or business rather than the person themselves. So they didn't even give it to him. They gave it to someone he was associated with. One process server tracked his private jets between the 13th and 17th of October to find the perfect moment to serve him, reporting in the documents that the billionaire utilizes his aircraft to such an extent that his travel on his own aircraft has been linked to a rideshare, such as an Uber. Wow. Attorney Christopher Melcher defended the process server's tactic to the outlet, saying, "Typically, we don't have any knowledge of the comings and goings of these people, so it's reasonable to knock on their door or go to their places of business." The process server explained that they were able to track the Tesla CEO's private jets through websites like FlightAware, which receive their data via the Federal Aviation Administration. That's kind of scary. That's kind of scary that they can do something like that, like track. But it is his private jet. But it makes me wonder, like, what else can they track with regular flights? Like, that's kind of interesting. The billionaire has reportedly used the FAA feature, the Limited Aircraft Data Displayed program, to conceal his flight data from the public. Did y'all know all this technology was out there? I didn't know this. Musk isn't the only prominent figure on the LADD list, with the likes of Jeff Bezos and Taylor Swift also going to great lengths to cloak their travel patterns. I guess that's kind of smart. But still, I don't know. It is what it is. He also used PIA, the Privacy ICAO Aircraft Address Program, another FAA feature that hides private jet travel, but reportedly stopped using the program in December. That's sketchy. That makes me think of like what's his name? Not Jeff Bezos. Who was the one that allegedly killed himself? Isn't his name Jeff Epstein or what's his name? Something Epstein. People trying to track the movements of jets circumvent programs like the LADD list through sites like the ADSB Exchange, a public flight tracking database that collects data from a network of volunteer run radios. They can also use feeders, which transmit data from ADSB equipped aircraft. According to the process server, they were also able to track Musk via crowdsourced data collected from radio signals transmitted from aircraft. On October 16th, they also admitted to setting up surveillance positions near hangars and along the runway at an airport in Hawthorne, California. Oh, they really went all out, child. Jeff Epstein, that's his name. She hired a private investigator, right? Um, the SpaceX founder also shares his 18-old-month twins, Strider and Azure, with Neuralink executive Siobhan Zillis, 37. He fathered he also fathered 19-year-old twins Vivian Jenna Wilson and Griffin, along with triplets. How many children does he have? Jesus. Along with triplets Kai, Damien, and Sax with his first wife, Justine Wilson. So Elon Musk is the baby daddy. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. He's out here giving baby daddy teas. That's very, interesting. The triplets were born in 2006, while the twins were born in 2004. So that's 5 kids right there. Plus, however many kids he has with Grimes. Elon Musk is messy. I'm shook, but not surprised. Is anyone surprised by that? Wasn't Musk already called out for being an environmentalist hypocrite because he flies his own jet? Or was that Bezos? Either way, people need to stop worshiping this man. I agree. Him and Nick Cannon are neck and neck with Child. Child. He's like the next Nick Cannon. Everyone is saying he's the next Nick Cannon. Messy. All right, let's move on to the next story. Do y'all know who Leslie Jones is? Y'all know who she is if I show you who she is. Leslie Jones. You guys have seen her before, right? Leslie Jones. Sorry, my also my screen is has water drops on it. I took it in the shower with me, which you shouldn't do. But y'all, I was trying to listen to some music this morning in the shower. Anyways, Leslie Jones reveals she was initially offered $67,000 to star in Ghostbusters. Meanwhile, co-star Melissa McCarthy earned $14 million. Now, this could be a black-white issue. Melissa McCarthy is a white woman. They're both comedians. But also, personally, I've never seen Ghostbusters, so I'm not sure the ratio to or degree to what roles they played. Because I mean, maybe if Melissa McCarthy was one of the main characters, maybe she deserved I don't know if she deserved 14 million, but maybe she deserved to get paid more. But I don't know. Has anyone seen this movie to judge that perspective? Let's read. Leslie Jones is leading with transparency in her memoir, Leslie Effing Jones, a memoir. That's the name of the book, child. In an excerpt from her book, the comedian and actress recounted being bullied on Twitter for starring in the 2016 remake of Ghostbusters. While the members of the all-women cast faced misogyny online, Jones, as a black woman, was also hit with racism and death threats. The hate she received became extreme to the point that she pulled down her Twitter account. That night of July 18, 2016 was horrible, though, Jones wrote in her book, per Rolling Stone. I remember crying and thinking this is the first time I had ever seen it so bad. How do y'all all get together to bully a person? It wasn't as if I committed a crime or something. I was being bullied over a movie, over playing a part in a movie. I can't believe I have to say this out loud, she says. Jones went on to reveal how the poor treatment she experienced from being cast in Ghostbusters came from the studio as well. She shared that although she starred alongside Melissa McCarthy and Kristen Wiig, her paycheck was significantly less than what they received. I've never seen it. She did pretty good. Oh, you've seen it. She did pretty good. Added some funny moments to the movie. Okay. Leslie Jones goes on to say, no knock on them, but my first offer was to do that movie for $67,000. Oh, you never accept the first offer, Leslie. She says, I had to fight to get more. In the end, I got 150,000. Okay, that's a little bit better. But the message was clear. This is going to blow you up. After this, you're made for life. All that kind of shit, as though I hadn't already had decades of success in my career already. And in the end, all it made for me was heartache and one big ass controversy, she says. Melissa McCarthy earned $14 million dollars for the film, per the Hollywood Reporter. The backlash from starring in Ghostbusters caused emotional distress for Leslie Jones. However, she also shared the positives, such as learning new things about filming and connecting with her co-stars. She says, but listen, I had a great time too, says Jones. I bonded with Kate. I loved Boston, became a kind of Bostononian. We were right by Fenway Park. We'd walk from set through a beautiful park to the hotel. People would recognize us, come by to say hi. I love that city. And being trained to do and then doing the stunts themselves, I love that. And the crew was effing incredible too. Really sweet and helpful. Leslie Jones added, I think that's why one of the worst things about that movie is that it should have been a great film. The crew deserved for y'all to see the movie we actually made, but a lot of stuff got cut for cost. Welcome to Hollywood, Leslie Jones. Welcome to Hollywood, honey. All right, let's move on to. We're kind of getting through these stories fast today. Let's move on to Prince William and Kate Middleton. Prince William ends alleged affair with Rose Hanbury. Kate Middleton's warning takes effect. Interesting that Prince William is having an affair, much less with a woman. Once again, allegedly for YouTube entertainment purposes. Let's read. All right, meaning read, not read. All right. Prince William has reportedly ended his affair with Rose Hanbury following a warning from his wife, Kate Middleton. Ooh. Speculation about Williams' connection to Hanbury had been circulating since 2019, causing rumors of a crisis in his relationship with Middleton. Oh, Viola Davis talked about not being paid as well, which is weird because Viola Davis is, she's a legend, so that's very, like, it's sad. Apple don't fall far from the tree, exactly. Child. The rumors of Prince William cheating on Kate Middleton began when media outlets claimed that the future king had spent Valentine's Day with his alleged mistress. I guess this is what's her name? Hanbury, the woman that Prince William may allegedly be cheating with. She's very pretty. Very, very pretty. Viral photos purporting to show William and Hanbury further fueled the rumors, with some tabloids suggesting that they had been seeing each other secretly. Sounds kind of like when Kiara just said, sounds kind of like when King Charles was cheating on Diana with Camilla. Huh. Interesting. The alleged affair caused an uproar within the palace, especially as it was said to have occurred during Middleton's third pregnancy. It's always that pregnancy for some reason. I don't know why men can't wait that period. Anyway, in response, the Duchess of Cambridge reportedly asked her husband to distance himself from Hanbury and remove her from their social circle. Rose Hanbury, a British socialite, gained attention for her alleged involvement with Prince William and her presence alongside her husband during King Charles's coronation. Hanbury, married to the 7th Marquis of Cholmondeley, David Rock Savage, has long been connected to the British royal family for her alleged involvement with Prince William. And while some experts claim that William and Kate's marriage is not without its challenges, they assert that the couple's relationship remains strong overall. Should we do a reading on William and Kate and see how their marriage really is? Is that the reading we're going to do today? Well, I don't know. Let's wait till the World War III story. Let's wait till that one. That one's coming up next. All right. By the way, there's 71 people in the room. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, share with your friends and family. Thank you for being here wherever you're watching. All right. Royal expert Tom Quinn described Prince William and Kate Middleton's relationship as having terrific rows, but said these conflicts are always resolved. Sources now suggest Prince William has cut all ties with Hanbury, heeding his wife's warning. In a surprising turn of events, Middleton attended a music festival with Hanbury in Norfolk in August while William was absent. So wait a minute. Kate Middleton and well, I guess it's within their social circle, but Kate Middleton and this woman hang out together. This came after William was spotted enjoying a night out with friends at a nightclub in June. Despite the rumors and speculation surrounding their relationship, insiders maintain that Kate Middleton and Prince William are happily married and are successfully raising their 3 children. We'll see about that. Many royal fans and experts believe that William's love for Kate will ensure their enduring relationship despite any challenges they face. Let's read what the comments are saying. Michael says King Charles went from a 10 being with Diana all the way down to being a -8 being with Camilla. Prince William would be a fool to follow in his footsteps as the alleged mistress is ugly as HELL. I thought she was pretty. Sharon says lies, lies, and more lies. The person that started this vile rumor stepped forward, admitted it was a rumor, and owned their part in it and apologized. Sorry, this isn't working. Megan's PR firms, this isn't working, and you and Megan look ridiculous and desperate. Move on. So it sounds like Sharon is alleging that this is the cause of Prince Harry and Meghan. I don't think they have that much power. But I could be wrong. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Beth Shadlow says, I wonder if he thought about the pain it caused his mother when his father carried on with his consort. I doubt it. Men think with their little head more than they do with their actual head. Penny says, this is a BS story. Shame on you. With all the things happening in the world today, perhaps you could be journalists instead of gossip mongers. Okay, Penny's reading. All right. Let's scroll through and see what else the people are saying. Listen to this. Michael says, like father, like son, but I don't know why people give a damn about the monarchy. We said that in the chat, like father, like son. Chris says, there's always a mistress or ladies on the side. The father and son have something in common. They can't keep it in the pants and think they're God's gift to the females. Please don't become your father. Have the soul of your mother with intelligence, not stupidity of your father, the washed up king riding your coattails. Ooh, ciao. All right, let's read one more comment about Prince William and Kate Middleton. Rain says, I personally don't believe he cheated, but maybe he did. Even though Kate realizes that in order to make a relationship work, that we have to face issues head on and forgive a lot. If he did cheat, it wasn't enough of a reason for her to leave. As long as he changes his behavior, I'm sure everything will be fine. A true loyal woman, sticking by her husband no matter what. There are obviously lines she has drawn, and he toes the line for the most part. I'm not sure I agree with that comment, but okay. What do y'all think about this whole thing with Prince William and Kate Middleton? Now, I have always said, I've done readings on these two. I've done a lot of readings, and I've always said that I feel like there's something with Prince William where he kind of, how do I say this, but be respectful? Because I have a lot of England, UK in my blood, a lot of UK white blood in me, as per my ancestry. So I have to be very careful of what I say. How do I say this? Prince William, he seems to have maybe some interesting proclivities. He seems to maybe have a little bit of sugar in his tank, if you get what I'm saying, right? Allegedly, allegedly. So it's interesting that, like, I wonder, because look at them right here in this picture. Don't you get the sense that, like, maybe it might be Kate that kind of actually wears the pants in this relationship? I could be wrong, but I kind of get the sense that Kate wears the pants, and this could be literally or figuratively. I'm not sure. But I don't know. There's something with Prince William where I don't know. He feels like maybe a member of my crew, if you get what I'm saying, right? Let's move on. All right, to the last story of the episode. Yes, his mistresses look more manly too. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, you guys, let's read this last story. This is a big one. US is close to a World War III. Now, I did not actually read this article yet, so I'm not sure if this is fear mongering or if this person really has a point. Let's see. The United States is currently strategically preparing for potential conflicts with both China and Russia. This involves addressing multiple fronts and ensuring readiness in various domains. While the specific details and scale of these preparations may be classified, it is evident that the U.S. is prioritizing military readiness and equipping its forces for potential engagements. These preparations involve a comprehensive approach encompassing diplomacy, intelligence, defense, and possibly offensive strategies. The U.S. government is likely investing in advanced weaponry, surveillance capabilities, and cyber defenses to counter potential threats from these countries. Additionally, diplomatic efforts are ongoing to maintain alliances and secure support from other nations. So I'm wondering, is this what Biden's been doing his whole presidency? He's been preparing for World War III, maybe, like, because he's been like really focused on these alliances and helping out these different countries and stuff like that. It is critical to note that preparations for conflict do not necessarily equate to an imminent war. These measures can serve as a deterrent and a means to maintain a balance of power. While the United States is engaged in this preparation, it still values peaceful resolutions and international collaboration. Overall, the U.S. is focusing on bolstering its military capabilities and alliances as a precautionary measure amidst geopolitical tensions. The aim is to ensure national security and protect its interests in an increasingly complex global landscape. The United States is deeply concerned about the potential of a nuclear attack looming from all directions. Ooh, my stomach just growled. Did y'all hear that? I'm hungry, child. The current global security landscape has evolved into a complex web of interconnected threats, increasing the likelihood of such an attack. Traditional nuclear powers, such as Russia and China, continue to modernize their arsenals and compete for global influence. Additionally, the proliferation of nuclear technology poses a significant risk as various non state actors seek to acquire or develop nuclear capabilities. This is like a lot of word jargon, Lord. But I think this was written by AI because it says up here this article was assisted with AI. This definitely sounds like how AI talks for sure. Let me see where I stopped off. In recent years, regional tensions have escalated, and the U.S. has faced growing challenges from rogue nations like North Korea and Iran. The unpredictable nature of their actions, combined with their efforts to advance their nuclear programs, have intensified concerns. Furthermore, the rise of cyber warfare adds another layer of vulnerability, as state sponsored hackers seek to exploit vulnerabilities in critical infrastructure, including nuclear facilities. Given these multifaceted threats, the U.S. recognizes the need to adopt a comprehensive approach to deterrence, diplomacy, and defense. Lord have mercy. Strengthening international proliferation proliferation efforts, engaging in diplomatic negotiations, and enhancing intelligence sharing and technological defenses are crucial steps to mitigate these threats. It is imperative for the U.S. to work closely with its allies and the international community to address these concerns and maintain global security. How long does this article go on, child? Okay, we're almost done. I'm sorry, this is a lot of words. The potential conflict between China and the United States over Taiwan has been a long standing issue that dates back several decades. Interesting. The U.S. has consistently allocated funds from American taxpayers to ensure Taiwan's military capabilities. Ooh, this is spilling some tea. This ongoing investment has aimed to equip Taiwan with necessary defense capabilities and maintain a balance of power in the region. The rationale behind this support lies in the strategic importance of Taiwan and the potential implications of a possible Chinese invasion. Taiwan serves as a crucial hub for regional stability and plays a significant role in trade and security within the Asia Pacific region. The U.S. has recognized the value of maintaining Taiwan's autonomy and preventing any forcible reunification with China. While the possibility of war remains a concern, it is essential to continue diplomatic efforts to find a peaceful resolution to this complex issue. Encouraging dialogue, advocating for international engagement, and promoting cooperation among relevant parties are crucial steps for mitigating tensions and avoiding the escalation into armed conflict. Ultimately, a peaceful resolution that respects the aspirations of both the Taiwanese people and the global community is the preferred outcome. So, this all comes down to Taiwan. Is this what this. Why am I just now learning about this? Did anyone know that? Taking on multiple conflicts simultaneously is a complex endeavor for any country, including the United States, with its powerful military. While the U.S. possesses significant military capabilities and resources, it still has limitations. The ability to engage in multiple conflicts relies on various factors, such as the scale and intensity of the conflict, available military assets, and operational capacity. Engaging in numerous conflicts can strain resources. Yes, it sure can, Biden. Engaging in numerous conflicts can strain resources both in terms of troops and equipment. Maintaining a high operational tempo across different theaters can lead to fatigue and reduced effectiveness. This is definitely AI. Additionally, prolonged military engagements can incur significant financial costs. Biden, potentially impacting other areas of the national budget and causing strain on the economy. Biden. Moreover, multiple conflicts can make it challenging to sustain public support, both domestically and internationally. It is crucial to ensure that the objectives and justifications for each conflict are clear and aligned with national interest. All right, we're at the end here. While the U.S. military is highly capable, it remains crucial to prioritize and strategize effectively when considering engagements in multiple conflicts. So basically, it sounds like this article is saying the U.S. needs to watch itself being engaged in so many different things. Assessing risks, balancing resources, and collaborating with allies can help minimize potential challenges and maximize the chances of success in any given scenario. I kind of like that article. That article is, even though it was very AI written, it gave us a lot of tea. All right, you guys, let's do a reading on World War III. Maybe we'll save Prince William and Kate Middleton for another day. But I want to do a reading on World War III. Will there be a World War III? Let's see. Will there be a World War III, child? I was like, where's my sage? Is there going to be a World War III, child? Make sure you all like the video, subscribe, share with your friends and family as well, please and thank you. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of the stack. Many past reading, amen, amen, amen. I'm also going to cleanse my final card deck. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of the stack. Many past reading, amen, amen, amen. All right. All right. Is the United States going to be involved in a World War III? Hold on. Is the United States going to be involved in a World War III? The Strength card shows up. I think the article was right. I think we are prepared. I think there is a preparation, from the United States side. If something pops off, we're ready. Like, this is the energy the Strength card is giving me. So there is some preparedness. There is some truth to the preparedness that the article was talking about. Will the United States end up engaging in a World War III? Will the United States end up engaging in a World War III? The Four of Cups. I think there is a reason why. I think there's something where Biden, now that I have this perspective, I'm kind of understanding more Biden's strategy, and helping out certain countries and, trying to be allies. We have to face facts as Americans. The United States is no longer as powerful as it once used to be. This is a fact, right? So now the power comes from creating allies with other countries, other territories. And I think that's what Biden's been doing all along. All right. So in terms of strategy, you got to give it up to him in that way. Now, of course, the only thing is we've not been privy to why he's been doing what he's been doing, right? He's been preparing for a potential World War III this whole time, right? The star card connected to money and finances. Will there be a World War III? Will the United States engage in a possible World War III? I think the United States, there's something where we're on ready. And we're on ready. It's like the energy is like we're on ready to gain our power back. Now, whether or not this is a good strategy or not, I'm not a politician, like I'm just a psychic. I'm just a really good psychic. All right. But we're on ready in terms of money and finances. As Americans, we have to keep it honest too. The economy is struggling, right? Knight of Swords shows up. Very, very interesting. We know this isn't Biden. All right. This could be millennial Gen X energy, though. Eight of Pentacles connected to home, family, and emotions. We've been preparing. There's definitely been preparations for a World War III. Yes, there have. The Emperor. This could be Biden. This could be a powerful leader in some way, shape, or form, right? And it's almost like if you look, he's holding like a sword in his hand, but it's almost like is there a button underneath his hand right there? Like if he just pushes the button, like will a nuclear bomb go off, or is like pushing the button like a signal as to let's start this war, let's start this thing, right? Hmm. I get the Ace of Swords facing this man. Ace of Swords deals with intel, information. It could be exposing information, enlightenment, things of this nature. I get the Six of Cups, allies, support. The Nine of Pentacles. I think the United States wants its power back. The power it once had, I think the United States wants it back. And I think in terms of going to war, it's almost like yes, the United States will go to war to get its power back. Whether or not it's the smartest idea, once again, I don't know. I'm just gonna tell you what the cards say, right? Knight of Wands shows up. The Justice card. Ooh. I hear war crimes. War crimes. So there could be something about war crimes. The Moon card. I think there's something where it could be a like an official, unofficial kind of thing. Like we're officially, unofficially at war. But I don't think it's gonna be like a World War II or a World War One. Like I don't think it's gonna be like it was back in the day. Once again, the article alluded to technology, cybersecurity, right? Intel, secrets being exposed. So a World War III doesn't have to be, us on the battlefield shooting cannons and shooting rifles like we're back in, the I don't know the 1700s. Like it's not going to be like that. It's going to be cybersecurity. It's going to be war crimes. It's going to be manipulating the economy to gain power. It's going to be creating allies, right? Are we already in World War III? Is the question we should be asking. Let's ask that question next. K Belly says these cards better come back inconclusive. So you know the cards never lie, honey. The one thing the cards don't do, they don't lie. Let's see. Are we already in World War III? Are we already in World War III, Spirit? Give us some clarity and insight. Are we already in World War III, Spirit? Give us some clarity. Four of Wands. Once again, four is the number of working amongst a group of people. Four can be a marriage with another country to some degree. The Star card shows up again, connected to money and finances. The Four of Pentacles. Hold on, give me a second. Let me pause it real quick. Sorry, I'm pretty sure Fonzie was like trying to hack up a fur ball or something like that, so I had to make sure he's okay. Fonzie, 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 Fonzie. What did you eat? Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, we're good. Okay. Knight of Swords shows up. The same people are showing up too, interestingly enough. We got the Knight of Swords previously. A lot of the same cards are showing up, y'all. Are we already in World War III? The World card shows up? I get a yes. The Six of Cups, Two of Swords, Six of Wands, overcoming obstacles internationally, specifically in this position. The Justice card shows up in the same exact. We're in World War III to some degree right now as we speak. Yep, we're in World War III right now as we speak. It's like a psychological war. It's like a power. It's a power like dynamic. It's a power war. It's just like we can't see it because it's not like we've always been taught that war was you go on a battlefield, you shoot cannons at each other, you slice and dice your swords, around until the last man is standing, right? It's not like that anymore. Who is calling me? Okay, I can't with this. It's not like that anymore, right? War nowadays is war nowadays can happen right underneath our noses. Why do you think there's that situation going on in Israel with the Palestinians and the Hamas? That is World War III. It just hasn't come to America in that way. I was gonna pull the camera up, but it just hasn't shown up in America in that way. But World War III is having an effect on America's economy, on our work industry, right? This is why Biden is putting so much energy. It's almost like he's trying to keep the war, that part of the war away from America. So I have a whole different perspective on Biden's reign now. Very interesting. Very enlightening, you guys. Let's get a final card. Just one card, Spirit. Solar plexus chakra. Huh. Solar plexus chakra. Let's see what it says in the book for solar plexus chakra. Here it says, the solar plexus chakra, also called Manipura, is the third of the 7 main chakras, located just below the tip of the breastbone. This is the balancing chakra that helps to keep the energies of the other 6 aligned. Ooh. It represents centering, control, balance, strength, and personal power in all aspects: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. This is also a spiritual war. Interesting. World War III is not just a physical war, it's a mental, emotional, and spiritual war as well. And I feel like different territories may experience different parts of that war. Unfortunately, right now in Israel, right now, dealing with the Palestinians and the Hamas, they're experiencing the physical effects of World War III that we're in right now. Over here in America, we're experiencing the mental, emotional, and spiritual effects, right? This chakra resonates to the color yellow and the stones citrine, topaz, and yellow calcite. When it appears in your reading, you are asked to examine your personal power. Does the situation you are inquiring about take away from your strength, or does it contribute to it? Something to think about. Your intuition will help you with answering either yes or no. This chakra reminds you that if a situation or an individual takes away from your personal power, it's neither healthy nor essential to you. This is all about power. This card can also mean that you may feel weak. Focus on realigning this chakra to rebalance all aspects of yourself. You will be able to think and see more clearly. So right now, the United States has its solar plexus out of balance. That's what's really going on here. Excuse me. If we as human beings, our physical bodies have chakras, we have to understand that the world has chakras too. The world is a living being. It is, a body, you know? So this war is spiritual, probably more than anything. Child, this got really deep, honey. All right. That was deep. Hey, love. My Calico cat had a cold. She's sounding the same way, but she felt better after coughing it up. Yeah, he seems like he's doing better. So, you know what I need to get? Sometimes for my cats, I give them, like, I put bone broth in their wet food. So I think today I'm gonna go find new earrings for my ears, child. Because my gold ones fell out in the shower. So I'm gonna go find new earrings. I think I'm gonna go get some bone broth. Or could I use the chicken broth? I'm gonna have to check the sodium on the chicken broth and I have in the fridge. Because they can eat chicken broth as long as it doesn't have like so high sodium. I think I can't have onions or something like that as well. So he might need that. They might need some of that. What about in-house attacks in the US? That's a good point. I think it's something technically happening possibly even now. We just read on that. There is something happening now with World War III. Feels like a money war. Yeah, bank's been acting weird. Exactly. We're in World War III right now, y'all. Doesn't that make so much sense as to why the world feels crazy right now? Because we're in World War III. It's just not the type of war we've been taught, in school. We're in a different age now where there's different ways to fight a war, right? The Biden take is so interesting, right? Let me find out. We've been joking on Biden the whole time. He had a plan. Exactly. Revelations. Yes, Rhonda. Biden is not good. Well, he still has his, good and bad. Yes. Hi, Tracy. You're right, Lamar. World War III was happening, formed even years before America got involved. Oh, World War II was happening from even years before America got involved. Exactly. Yes. So that Hamas, the Hamas, the Palestinians, the Israel, all that going on right now is World War III. Period. I'm sticking to it. All right. Ooh, child, we're gonna have to keep our eyes and ears open about this topic of World War III. We might have to do also a separate reading, maybe. Let's get the final card of the day, of the morning, you guys. And we're gonna end the episode because I have to get out of here. It's still early in the day, so I can still get my errands done and come back and get some readings done as well. So I just want to go get me a new earrings, and get me a coffee from Starbucks, really. A cappuccino. And I'll be good to go today. New earrings was not in my budget, but I always say I can make that money back. And also I think Spirit wants me to just get new earrings. I don't know why. Can you also do a reading on Palestine? I've been asked to do a reading on Palestine, so eventually I'll get to it. Yes. They are ushering in a Marxist manifesto agenda via New World Order. You're right. There's also tension in my country near the Balkans. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, they do get colds. Yeah. What time is it for me, Lamar? It is currently 2 o'clock right now. So I have about 3 hours before it gets dark. And I've been up since 8 a.m. actually. I was up early today. No, I've been up since 7. Fonzie came busting in the room like, meowing, meow, meow. And I was like, Fonzie, it is too early for this nonsense. Me and Cleopatra are on the bed knocked out. Here he comes and meow, meow. Really, Fonzie? Fonzie, come say bye to the people. Come on and say bye to the people. Come on. Fonzie. Meow. 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 Can you do a reading involving pharma and vaccinations? Do I think food prices are going to get high? They're already getting high. No pun intended. Okay, I like how you look at the day. I keep thinking it was like 10 a.m. for you. No, it's like 2. Amazon has nice earrings for cheap. Interesting. Yeah, honestly, I'm not trying to spend over like $100. Like even $100 seems way too expensive. Ideally, I'd like to find a. It has to be either silver or gold because my skin is really sensitive. So I really would like to spend at least $50. Like Spirit, let me find a good pair of 14K gold. At least no more than $50 earrings, Spirit. All right, we put it out in the universe. Okay. Messenger of abundance is the energy for us today. It says wonderful news regarding your career. A new job, a promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school comes your way. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. This situation may involve someone who's fun to be around and sometimes mischievous. This person who may be you is youthful, optimistic, and very clever. Some good news is coming our way, child. Now it is Saturday, so I would be interested to see if some good news comes for y'all work wise on a Saturday. But I'm working right now, so and it's Saturday, so you never know. Yes, I was just trying to get my beauty sleep, and here comes Fonzie, child. Thank you. Yes, Fonzie's right here. He is a good listener. I keep getting this thought in my head that World War III is the spiritual war we are fighting right now. Exactly. It is. It is. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for joining me on today's show. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you all for listening and watching. And once again, if you would like a personal reading, I am available. 703-791-9162. I have a lot of readings to schedule. If you're waiting for your reading, it's coming. All right. So thank you all for listening and watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Love and light. God bless. And until the next one. Let's see. What song do I want to play as the outro? Since we're already on the Barbie theme, let's continue with the Barbie theme. Every night I'm in my room when no one can see me, where I chill and spray myself with my cheap perfume. The smell is enchanting. How is it that eagles die and the Barbie movie makes me cry? I wanna die inside. Take me how you want, take me how you want, take me how you want, 'cause I'm not leaving. Take me how you want, take me how you want, take me how you want, 'cause I'm not leaving. Tomorrow's not promised, but you gotta hear me out. I've got a secret to tell you, but you have to promise not to shout. How is it that eagles die and the Barbie movie makes me cry? I wanna die inside. Take me how you want, take me how you want, take me how you want, 'cause I'm not leaving. Take me how you want, take me how you want, take me how you want, 'cause I'm not leaving.